This is your CT Style Express, and I'm Teresa Dufour. It's the height of summer, and today we are keeping it cool with easy summer cocktails. The wine guy, Gary Grunner, is back with easy tips that will make you look like a mixologist. Hi, Gary. This is a lot of fun. I love cocktails in the morning.
Teresa, this is one of my favorite times. It is hot out. I mean, I'm telling you, I went out this morning for a little while for a walk. It is brutal, and this is the perfect time for easy cocktails. We did this last year, and it was a huge success, and people were texting me back. And then I was thinking about, when we're going to do this again, to come up with some really cool classics, some different things. But the most important thing is you want to keep it simple. You want to keep it easy. You want to keep the ingredients easy. So classics. You want to have some Aperol. You want to have a little sweet vermouth. You got to have tonic. You got to have seltzer. You got to have cranberry juice. Maybe you want a seltzer with a flavor, which is not my favorite, but a lemon seltzer works sometimes. And then you want your vodka. Monkey in Paradise is my new little favorite. I just found it a couple months ago, and I really, really love the flavor profile. My classic handcrafted hard short gin, which has always been a favorite of mine. I found a new bourbon, which we're going to make a fun drink at the end. But the whole idea is just to keep it simple. And, one of the things I love is, fruit.
Garnish. You need a garnish.
You need garnish. It just pops that drink out. It gives it some flavor. It also gives it a little style. It makes it look nice. It gives it that really, really professional look that you took the time. But I will say oranges, lemons, limes. One of my all-time favorite is cucumbers. I used to love cucumber gin martinis. It just gives it that flavor. So we mix it up today. So the first one we're going to do today is going to be very simple, very classic. It's just a wine spritz. White wine, some seltzer, some ice. You want to put a little piece of fruit in it floating around. Takes 2 seconds. It's a crowd pleaser. Everybody loves it.
Love it. And I am a rosé fan, so you have that up next too, right? I feel like summer, rosé, they go hand in hand, right?
Rosé, it's so funny. Years ago, nobody was drinking rosé. And then all of a sudden, we had this really, really big, hot spike in the weather. Everyone started drinking rosé. And right now, you have to have a couple of bottles of rosé in your house. It's easy to drink. It's refreshing. It's delicious. It's actually one of my favorites. And a rosé is a must. And it's always a crowd pleaser. And at the same time, if you want to put a little seltzer in it, you want to spritz it up a little, you can. It's something really fun. You can always play around with the rosé.
Okay.
Next is
the suspense, Gary. What do you have for us?
Next one is our classic gin and tonic.
All right.
I love gin. I love gin and tonic. And if you see what I did here, it's 1 part gin, the rest is tonic, classic tonic, and I dressed it up with some nice cucumber. You can smell the cucumber. You can smell everything that's in the tonic. I mean, it's delicious. Hot Chair is a really, 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 really cool gin. It's got all those wonderful botanicals, and the cucumber just spikes it up.
Great. And next you have a Cape Codder. That is also a classic summer drink.
What is a Cape Codder? Does it come from a Cape Cod? I don't know. Now we're changing it up. So now we're doing a little vodka.
Okay.
And what I love about a Cape Codder, it's 1.5 ounce of vodka. You got a little melon liqueur in here. I've made sure that with simple syrup, 3 cucumbers, and some soda water. And once again, if you like that cucumber flavor profile, it's refreshing, it's aromatic, and you know what? When it's 90 degrees out, and if you want to have a cocktail at 5 o'clock to refresh your palate before dinner, or something when the sun sets, this is great, and you don't have to be in Cape Cod.
Added bonus. And Gary, I know we've talked about the Negroni before. We've seen it on your Instagram, one of your favorites, but you also have a twist on a classic that's very fitting for this time, isn't it?
Well, you know what? The Negroni is really cool.
Yeah.
And I love Negroni. So you have your parts Campari, you have your once again your gin, your hard short gin, and then you have your little orange peel in here, a little splash of soda. But what I like to do once again is I'll mix it up. Don't tell anybody because I can see everybody, who is a mixologist cringing right now. And I'll put in a little more extra fruit. I'm going to stick in there a cucumber. I'm going to stick in a lime. I'm even going to stick in a lemon. And it's going to be a Negroni sangria.
Ooh, love it. Very good.
So it's really
suggestion. And then for our bourbon drinkers, last but not least, we have one final drink.
One last drink. It's real fun. There's a bourbon out there. It's kind of cool. The Monkey in Paradise comes from Florida, the vodka. I like drinking some American spirits. We know that the Hardshore gin comes from Portland, Maine, and he grows his grain up in upstate New York. A Filibuster. Filibuster is a bourbon. You make bourbon rye. It's a distillery that's in Virginia. So I figured Virginia. I was in D.C. last week. You know what I'm saying? I got to come up with a fun drink. What am I going to do? So I said, all right, you know what? I turned on the news and I saw my old friend, one of the favorite people I love to watch, Dr. Fauci, with all that going on. He's very calm. He's very relaxed. He doesn't get ruffled.
Sure.
And I was watching him. It was like drinking a nice, elegant glass of bourbon. He's just, very soothing and very mellow. So we came up with the Fauci Bourbon Spritz.
Love it. Perfect for this summer. Gary, thank you so much for chatting with us. We will make all of these summer cocktails. How can you not have a drink named Dr. Fauci? That's fantastic.
The Fauci Spritz. Reach me at Gary Grunner on Instagram. I'll be posting all these different drinks. Thank you, everyone in Connecticut. Stay safe, have fun, enjoy yourself. I mean, hey, this is a time to kick back and relax with a nice cocktail at 5 o'clock.
There you go. Thanks for the suggestions, Gary.
Thank you, Teresa.